But first tonight, a Harlem legend and humanitarian. Harry Belafonte dies at 96 years old, leaving behind a life and legacy that will impact generations to come. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. The tributes are pouring in for Harry Belafonte tonight from coast to coast. Here in New York, his name in lights on the marquee of the Apollo Theater.
And fans honoring his memory in Los Angeles as well. People placed flowers on his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now with a look back at his life and his legacy. Dick.
What a life indeed, Maurice and Christine. He was a star beginning in the 50s. At the height of segregation, he won a Grammy and a Tony and an Emmy and an honorary Oscar. For most people, that would be enough. But Harry Belafonte wanted to change the world, and he did. With a song, Harry Belafonte soared to stardom. He was the Calypso King.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
With his 1956 album, he became the first artist selling 1 million records, and that would only be the beginning.
Sad to say, I'm on my way.
Harry Belafonte was born in Harlem in 1927 and grew up on 114th Street. He served in the U.S. Navy during World War II, but when he returned, the man with the baritone voice and the movie star looks suddenly took the world by storm. He was the first black actor to gain success as a leading man.
I love you. That gives me the right. I don't give you no right to own me.
In 1960 alone, he would win a Grammy and an Emmy. But while changing the face of entertainment, Belafonte also took up the cause of civil rights in America, and history came calling.
Dr. King called me on the phone one day. Malcolm X knocked at the door one day. Nelson Mandela, he and I had an exchange of letters while he was in prison. What their struggle and our struggle was about, and felt I'd make as big a difference as I could.
Belafonte became one of Dr. Martin Luther King's confidants.
I had listened to him, completely fascinated with his view of struggle, his fear that he had taken on this task, and he was anointed with a responsibility he thought he was not quite prepared for.
Activism would be his true legacy. He spoke at the 1963 March on Washington.
He was the heart of the civil rights movement. His friendship with Dr. Martin Luther King made so many of King's accomplishments possible.
Former Congressman Charlie Rangel says Belafonte could lead in his soft-spoken but solemn way.
He was the type of guy that once you met him, you believed that he was your best friend, and he was America's best friend.
Into his 90s, Belafonte never wavered in his fight for justice.
The struggle is still going on. The cruelty of the enemy is as great as ever.
And his message carries through the generations.
Just hearing about his passing earlier today, we've lost a great man today.
Today's civil rights activists say Belafonte is a role model for the ages.
Even, until he could no longer talk or no longer be out in public, he was still showing up. He was still present.
I think the fact that he always stood up for what he believed in actually energized him. And that's what I follow. That's what model he set for me.
Charlie Rangel says he saw Belafonte recently and says his passion was still burning.
His voice may have been weak. He may not have been able to walk fast, but he still recognized what it would take to save this country and to save the things that democracy stands for.
To the end, the calling and the cause was all that mattered.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Belafonte lived on the Upper West Side for 50 years. He died of congestive heart failure. He was 96 years old, but Christine Maurice, a lot of living in those 96 years and a lot of passion.
Truly. And whenever you met him, it was this aura, this light that really shined around him.
I had one opportunity to meet him, and you knew you were in the presence of greatness, and boy, you were intimidated too. Wow, He was something.
Excellent.
Amazing life. Thank you, Dick.